Hi everyone, Andy here from Network America. Today on Tech Tip Tuesday, we'll look at some of the features of the Ivanti Asset Intelligence for Endpoint Manager, including software license monitoring and data analytics. I get this question asked quite often. I want to use the data analytics tools with software license monitoring to monitor our software, but I don't see the data analytics software icons for the licensed software our company uses. So you can see here we've got two Adobe products with the data analytics icons and nothing else. So generally there is a simple solution for this. What you'll need to do is add licenses to software license monitoring. And one of the easiest ways to do that is to go into the Ivanti console, go into data analytics, data translation services, and go to the B2B connectors or business-to-business connectors. Today we're going to be looking at Adobe. We select Adobe and all rules opens. We'll select new rule. You have to give it the name. Then you can go ahead and put in the user and password information that has access to the Adobe site to download the licensing information. The first time you run any of the business-to-business connector rules, you should run them with the exception handling. What this does, if there's any differences, it's going to show them on the screen and give you the ability to correct them or skip them. So I'm going to go ahead and press start, and this is going to take a few minutes to run, so I'm going to go ahead and fast forward till it finishes. The B2B is finished. Let's take a look at the license section in software license monitoring. Here we've got all of our licenses that were imported by the B2B tool. You can see it says imported by DTS. That identifies that it was imported through the business-to-business connectors, where this license up here at the top could have been manually entered or could have been imported through another means. Now the licenses are imported. Let's take a look at our monitored section, and you can see all of the software that's associated with licenses in our environment. So now we can run a report to see where the software is installed and how often it's being used. So if we go back to the Ivanti console, to the data translation services, and then to executive report pack, and we want to run the SLM report with expandable details. From here, we could select vendor. You've got Adobe, TechSmith, all types of different vendors based on the inventory in your database. You could select product, and it gives you the different versions. But in this case, we're just going to select all of Adobe, and we're going to run the report. So the report's finished, and it shows you again the products and whether you're in compliance or not based on the licensed software to the installations. It will also show you where the software is installed. In this case, these two machines have never used the Adobe Professional, so we want to reclaim those licenses, and using the software license monitoring reclamation process, we can reclaim the licenses from those machines, but we're going to show you that in another video. So overall, it's a relatively easy process to use the business-to-business connectors and the data analytics tools to monitor your software. So let's do a little review. Today we reviewed how the data analytics software products are used with software license monitoring. We looked at the business-to-business connectors to import those licenses and where they will show up in the software license monitoring so you can view them. We also ran the software license monitoring with expandable details reports so you can see where the software is installed and how often it's being used. So until next time, thanks for viewing. This is Andy with Network America.